Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is 44 degrees here in Wisconsin. 44 degrees. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Judy. 44 degrees, I was saying.
Yeah.
It's so cold. So cold. Are you sick?
Hope not.
You sound like hell.
That's why I was running away. I was up half the night acting up lungs.
Ew. Oh no. It's not good.
I don't know if it's like getting a cold or if it's the allergies because I get this.
Oh, because you were cleaning and stuff? And I mean, were you doing more stuff yesterday?
No, but it was working.
Oh, well,
I mean,
that shouldn't have...
I did it all day on Tuesday, so.
I know, but you didn't sound like this yesterday.
No, sometimes it takes. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Just here to say that coffee and cough drops do not go well together.
Oh, yes, I know. I know.
Yuckies.
Yes.
So the saga continues, or what's happening now?
So the saga continues. So, you guys, I'm not going to call out the dealership that I'm going to, but I'm sure you guys will know or like can figure it out. But I went to get the car yesterday that I'm interested in, and we're kind of finalizing things or whatever. And the one thing that I wanted to do was take it to my mechanic, who is very trustworthy. The company is very trustworthy. There's one in Appleton and one in Neenah. And I was going to take it to the mechanic and have them look it over. I said that I was going to leave, work early. So I left an hour early so I would have enough time in between the two jobs. And I went to go pick up the car, and I walked in, and the guy's like, okay, it's just, out in the front. And like, I was looking for it when I pulled up because I thought, well, he'll just have it ready for me or whatever. And I didn't see it. So I thought, oh, well, that's kind of weird or whatever. So then he like went outside with me to go get it because he said it was just parked right out front. And he just had like a panic look on his face. And he's like, that's weird. It was right here. And I'm like, well, where could it be? And he's like, and I mean, you could tell that he was like desperately trying to hold his cool. And, then he starts like asking around, well, did somebody move it? Like, what's going on? Where's the car? Like, whatever. And nobody knows. And so I was 15 minutes early to get there. So I stood there for a half an hour. My appointment was at 11:30. I stood there until 11:30. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I have to go. I'm like, and then I said, well, can't you look on the camera to see like who took it? And he's like, we don't have cameras in the front, which I know is a lie because everybody has cameras in the front. But whatever. I was not about to argue that day. I was just, because I thought if it's going to happen to anybody, it's going to happen to me. And I'm thinking, did they sell it? Because we put money down on it already. And so then this other guy comes out and he's like, I think I know exactly what happened. And he was just like, nervous and apologizing profusely, saying that it is 100% his fault. Not my dealer guy, but this other guy. And he said, what happened was they had a loaner car, and the loaner car was parked next to the Chevy Equinox. And my guy put the keys in the car, like on the little thing or whatever. Well, the car is like an automatic thing. If the keys are in there, it's going to start. So anyway, so the other guy said to this guy who was getting his vehicle looked at, I think, whatever, said his Tahoe looked at, he was going to take a loaner car. So he said the loaner car is parked outside, and it's next to the Chevy Impala, the red Chevy Impala. and the guy got into the red Chevy Impala, and the keys were in there and took off.
The red Chevy Impala? The Equinox?
Or the Equinox, yeah. And was in there. And took off. So then they tried like texting him and he wouldn't answer because I guess he's like this, elderly gentleman who probably didn't hear right, whatever. But they were just like apologizing profusely up and down. I'm like, it's a wash today. I'm sorry. I'm like, I have just enough time now to go home, eat lunch, and get ready for my second job. I'm like, and not only that, I'm like, but I had made an appointment with the mechanic. I'd made an appointment with them. So like the appointment now is passed. So I have to make another appointment. Apologizing profusely. So in the meantime, my mother goes there and she's talking to the youngest Bergstrom there. I forget his name. I don't know if, I know the older one is Chris. I can't remember what the little one's name is. Well, he's not little. He's like, whatever, my age. But, so I don't know what happened. I don't know. My mom called me, or he called me, the guy, and he had me on speakerphone with my mom because I'm sure she was blowing a casket. And she's like, well, why don't you come back and pick up the car and we'll take it to the mechanic and just drop it off. And I'm like, that's not how life works, Mom. Like, I'm sorry, that's not how, you can't just do whatever and expect people to do things like that. I'm like, I needed to make an appointment. This was something that, you have to schedule. You can't just like drop your vehicle off and figure it out. So, yes. So that was a whole fiasco. And she got her feathers ruffled. And I mean, I was upset, but like, I didn't get like pissy and moany towards them. I was like super chill. Like, I understand things happen. I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you guys can do about it. It happened. They were like apologetic. So sorry. I did say, well, maybe the money that my mom put down, she can get back. And he's like, yeah, I think so. So I don't know what's going to happen.
So you don't have any other appointments?
Yeah, I am going to JJ's today. The mechanic. I'm going to the mechanic today. At 1:00. So it's gonna be a half an hour. He said it would take about a half an hour, so it'll be from 1 to 1:30. That'll give me enough time to get from here to there to the appointment if there's any hiccups along the way. And that should give me enough time also to get back home, to get ready and have a little bit of lunch for the next escapade. I don't like those parking spots. But it's like, holy shit. What else can go wrong for me? Like, what else is going to happen? Well, so then I met with somebody at the bank yesterday because I did have time, after I calmed myself down. And she was telling me that her and her husband went to the same place. They put money down on a vehicle. They went to go pick it up, and it was nowhere to be found. Somebody sold it. She's like, this happened like 2 years ago to us.
Wow.
And she's like, needless to say, my husband was not a happy camper. I'm like, oh my God. Like, that would be grounds for, I don't know what would happen. I would probably sue. I would do something. I would need something, a coupon, something. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, guys, pray for me again today. It's another day of prayers and hope that all goes well. Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye.